SPI, SpiderLoc, the most easty. Check out my interview on the Kaliente show on YouTube live. We get it real big. You already know how I do it. Be about your money at all costs.
California, baby.
Yeah! Oh no! Yeah!
You're now listening to Los Angeles' most dangerous group. Listen here. The Kaliente show on Dash Radio.
You did not know Dash Radio is a crazy show on the airwaves. We got a special West Coast representing the building right now. I need all y'all to make some noise for SpiderLoc in the studio. What up, SpiderLoc? What up, Spider? How you doing, fam?
Oh, I'm blessed in yourself.
I'm good, man. Thanks for taking the time to come by the Caliente show, man.
Easy call. Appreciate the invite.
Sorry for the bloopers, bro.
Nah, I mean, I should have known better, man. Y'all look like y'all had some sarcastic looks on your face when I walked in here, man.
Yeah, we're a little crazy, man.
Yeah, you got a DJ, worldwide DJ here asking me what record to play.
Hey, bro, we trying to get the preference, man. You know, we want to let the
I want
world know.
your preference, man. You know,
I like this record right here. We just heard this. What's Happening featuring Slim 400 AD, man. How'd that record come together, man?
Produced by G5 like this. Partner of mine, G5, up and coming producer out here, laced me with a package of beats. I was preparing like a reintroduction EP back to my situation as the Loc out here in the music industry, and the whole package of beats had the same type of sound. So I decided to make a project called Politican that's available on all digital platforms right now with that sound. And just because I was reaching out, you know, trying to find people that had that sound without me to participate on the project, AD and Slim 400 were people that were within my network that were able to reach out, that were willing to participate. Shout out to the both of them. And G5 like this, and the record seemed to like take upon a life of itself. Shout out Trap LA. They ran a little promotion campaign for me with the record, and we just push it. Politicking is available everywhere again.
That's dope. I heard a little Ice Cube sample on that track.
All right, see, you hard, because I didn't hear it.
Oh, it's a little sample on it. You know what I'm talking about, OG Fries? You didn't hear it?
Oh, me.
It's a little sample from that Friday song. That Friday song.
Told you. He said he told you that.
Oh, why you lying, Nico?
Yeah, see?
Bro, we talking about dance hall or something. I better believe that, bro. We talking about some hip hop, bro. Come on, man.
That's why I didn't hear that, but shout out to Ice Cube, because I mean, anyone that knows me, niggas know that's one of my if not my very favorite all-time rappers.
Me too, bro.
And I was able to collaborate with him without much effort upon meeting him, and it was like one of my affirmations that I have been chosen to do what I have allowed myself to do. So shout out to O'Shea and Dub C. They on tour right now. I spoke to Dub C yesterday. I just appreciate being able to live, you know, my dream, man. Being here with y'all is a very humbling experience. Look at that big old camera.
Look at that, man. He got the big zoom in lens over there. That's that professional photo shoot lens right there.
My daddy used to keep that shit on his neck. He loved that shit.
Hey, so let me ask you, SpiderLoc. I've been following you for a minute. I know you all the way back from the G Unit days, man. So what's the biggest transition from back in that time to now, man? What do you feel like the biggest difference in your career is?
When you mentioned the G Unit days, I was a part of another person's movie, and now it's my movie. So, you know, starring the film is a lot better than having a co-starring role.
Right.
You know, so I appreciate the starring role. I like all the cameras in it.
It's all part of the journey, though.
Exactly. You have to learn to appreciate the process, the ups and the downs. You hear beautiful struggle. I said beautiful on purpose. But when you hear that term, you think, cliche. Until you get to the sweet part of a shitty struggle and you realize what it means, you got to learn to enjoy the whole process. And I'm learning to appreciate the whole process at this season time in my career. But the ups and downs have been real, though.
Is there any tour dates right now? Anything out there people can check you out at? Any dates?
You gotta talk to Big Frost, Allen and Associates.
I want to shout out the real quick.
The dates. I don't want to say anything wrong.
I want to give a big shout out to the homie Frost over here. What up with the OG Frost? Shout out to Frost. He connected the dots today. Got you know the OG SpiderLoc in the building right now.
Mama.
Yeah, man. Flo, you got any questions for SpiderLoc?
All right, Mr. SpiderLoc. Let me ask you a question. I heard you say that you been through the struggle.
I am still in the midst of the struggle. It's a beautiful struggle, and I appreciate it all.
Okay. What's the most hardest struggle that you had to go through in your life that you are glad that you got out of?
I would have to say right off the top, we have to be facing life in prison at a very young age in a foreign town like Huntsville, Alabama, and being a participant in a sequence of crimes with a group of individuals, and a handful of them turned state evidence on me and gave statements on me. And, you know, I had to hold it down. And I came from up under that. And that's That's one of the biggest challenges in my life that I can remember. Calling just off top since you trying to stump me with one of them questions and all.
Yeah, that was one of the Charlemagne the God type questions right there.
I got some more for you.
Yeah, keep them coming, though.
All right.
You know, we try to roll with you.
Who's dead right now that you wish was alive to see you going through your horizon?
Rest in peace, Dwayne Sims, my big homie Milk, 97th Street. I was present as he passed, as he took his last breaths. And, he was one of my biggest supporters and one of my biggest believers. That was in New Year's Eve, 1996. And
How did he die?
he was shot.
Okay.
We were involved in a gang fight at a local swap meet, and the outcome was him losing his life. And I was present to, witness him take his last breath. So, yeah.
How did that affect you emotionally?
Oh man, it didn't really affect the emotions. I just knew that it was my responsibility to make sure that everything went accordingly after that event.
I mean, you were in charge of the funeral and all that type of stuff?
Yeah, we say that.
Okay, that's cool. If you would advise these kids, they think gang banging is cool and all this, Crip and blood and is cool. What would you tell your son? You have a son?
I have three man seeds.
Nancy's, young men.
Okay.
Three men.
Are your
10,
sons
11,
following your
12 years old.
footsteps, or are they taking a different route?
Well, my current footsteps, I hope they are following. My past footsteps, they know better. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're aware of my current footsteps.
I'm not sure. I'm not.
Oh, I'm a father, entrepreneur, a coach, a motivational speaker, and things of that nature. I also own 2 companies, a clothing company and a record company.
So what changed your life from going from the street life to being a father and coach and all the stuff that you're doing now?
Primarily the responsibility that I was blessed with raising man children. So just by being charged with the responsibility of setting an example, my ways were corrected, just like it was a natural process. I will be honest with you, I also have 2 older female children that didn't quite produce the same type of reaction in my life. But when I was charged with the responsibility of showing these dudes how it's supposed to go, my steps just started correcting themselves, kind of like Kaiser Sosa at the end of The Usual Suspects. Mm-hmm. My legs just start straightening up, walking different, talking different.
Live and learn.
I had to come back to be SpiderLoc with their permission. I just refrained from being SpiderLoc, and I was only Curtis Williams. I was only their father. And then after they were old enough to know the difference and they knew what they were supposed to walk like, I asked them, could I go back to work and be in the Crip? You feel me? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is anything that embarrassing you in your life?
Oh, say that again, buddy.
We got the access over here.
Thank you. I'm so glad she waited to do that. Say that again.
Say that. Go ahead, Layla.
I can't hear it really.
I say, is anything that embarrassing you in your
Embarrassing?
life? Yes.
Have I ever been embarrassed?
Yeah.
No, I'm very clumsy. I learned to get over embarrassment young. It doesn't even exist in my world. I always feel like no matter what the moment is, someone else has went through it or worse. So fuck it. I like to laugh at myself, and that's why I can laugh at everybody else. You are gorgeous too. I like your voice is beautiful. Where are you from, man?
Argentina.
Oh, okay. I got a record just for you.
Hey, Frost, where the records at, Frost?
He got a record.
We got
for
one for
her.
you. Why?
That is a
Why?
fact.
Now booking promo video shoots, all that.
Why Spider Crip?
Spider Crip.
Tell me more about it.
Wait,
I'm
SpiderLoc.
watching your Instagram.
I mean, my current Crip situation is different from my embarkment on becoming a Crip. It was a time in my life when I was a kid, I don't even remember why, but kids used just to ask you, is you blood or cuz? And I don't know why, you should just pick cuz. They say if you blood, you bleed. If you cuz, you like to fight. And then we was like, oh, we cuz. And then from there, it'll be a long story for me to explain why I'm a Crip. But the actual origin of Cripping was based upon my community being torn down from injustices. And there was a group of black men that felt like they wanted to take upon themselves to try to help correct some of those things and protect us from the things that they were going through. So they started an organization called the Colored Revolution in Progress. And they were trying to do good, but there's a lot of reasons and theories why they got off track, but the shit got derailed. And we got involved in a lot of fuckery. But I'm such a Crip that it's kind of hard to shake the last name Crip. So instead of just trying to shake it, I've made it my business to try to tap into the original essence of Crip. and which was trying to make my community a better place than it actually is at this point. We all about reaching out. Like I said, I have man children, female children. I'm black. I love everybody. But I am in defense of anything that's trying to harm what I am trying to grow. So you have to find that thin line and walk it. You know what I'm saying? We do have an army in this nation that is under God. We have the United Nations that would drop big bombs on a motherfucker. So you just have to be about your positive business and then also prepared to protect anything from hindering you from achieving that. So Crip is not as negative as it has become if you do your history and realize why it was first established.
It was built on principles.
Now,
really.
how much of that did you understand?
She'll run it back.
She got her pass now. She got
always. Hey, look. And we let him do whatever he wanted. Now he hating. You feel me? She asked a better. She asked a better question than him, and now he hating.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Spider, one more time. Can we say that one more time? She asked a better question, right?
She asked a better question than him. Her voice is sweeter. She's cuter.
That's the Her voice is sweeter.
Her voice is sweeter.
Flo, she's cuter than you, bro.
No, but both of y'all on y'all shit. I appreciate what both of you guys bring into the table.
SpiderLoc, is that a gang too, or is that your?
Oh no, this is my brand. This is what you do every day when you wake up in the morning. You have pledged your life to be about your money at all costs. So that's what that stands for. It's an acronym. It's not only my label. It's my clothing line. It's my brand. It's my lifestyle. It's your lifestyle. Maac Streetwear is the website where you can go grab some of this fly shit. We also have Maac clothing. Ooh. Oh, you said it ain't live though. But anyway, yeah. But Maac Streetwear, Maac clothing is where you can go get the merchandise and the clothing. We also have a elite line, and we have a street line.
I like how you're rapping everything. I need to learn.
She likes your rap, bro.
Because she don't know our rhyme. She don't know the rhyme, so that's how I
Spider,
speak.
if you're gonna serenade this lovely mamacita with a couple bars, how would you come at her, bro, with the rap?
Ooh, you put me on the
You
spot.
like that thuggism?
I tell her she hot.
Oh, hold on. Spider's gonna holler
I
at
say
Layla.
since you put me on the spot, I tell her she hot, Kaliente, smell your scent, hey, you know, it's something like that, you know.
Ooh, Layla, SpiderLoc.
Yeah, Dash Radio,
She don't know-
Kaliente. What's her name again, Layla?
Layla.
Layla. I wanna
So you say it. Can you say Spider?
A spider.
Ooh.
I want to ask you something. What do you teach to your child that you will love to know when you was a child?
That I'll give you guys an experience. Shout out my nigga Rara. He invited me to an event called Christmas in August, where he hit me up. It's like a big mega church on Wilmington, right before you get on the 91 freeway in Compton, one of these factories that they converted into a church. But in August, they did a thing called Christmas in August. They were giving away backpacks, toys, bikes, and all that. So he told me, hey, bring your boys. I got the hookup. So first of all, when I told my sons we go up there. I'm thinking, damn, we're gonna be able to slide in and it's gonna be easy. They got a line that's wrapped around the
Like
mother.
Disneyland or
Cause on my mama, the line's so long, I'm like kind of like it ain't a line I stand in.
Yeah.
But my boys are so pumped up that I gotta suck it up. We are at the back of this motherfucker. So I'm sitting there thinking to myself like, we finna get up out of here. So right in that time, the nigga who invited me pull up. So my niggas got to see what Dave is all about. We got to go through the back door. I'm like, okay, thank you, Creator. This is what's happening. I'm glad they know they daddy don't stand in these kind of lines. But you know what I'm saying? We went through the back door. We got in. They had this big ceremony where they had like a church service before you were able to go out in the parking lot and get to the goodies. So my boys have never been able to really be around me and see how I was raised in the church. They only know a secular format of myself, you feel me? They've been to church here and there, but not like how I was raised. They know more of the regular daddy. So while we're in this church service, I'm making it my business to get over involved in the process. All the church songs I'm familiar with, I'm clapping, I'm raising my hands. Just
Holy Spirit coming out.
No, not really, but I'm letting them know if you fucking with this and you feel this, ain't nothing corny about it, ain't nothing square, it's cool. Like, I don't want them to think this is beyond me or above, beneath or above or anything. Like, you know, I don't want to betray it because, you know, even though I don't really attest to it as I used to. So as we going through this process, they like, okay, it's time to go out and you can go to the parking lot and get your shit. But everybody got to go in a single file line and walk out. And in that process, they had people in the sets of twos facing each other like 2, 4, 6, 8 with little oil. You had to walk through, and it was touching everybody's head. Yeah, while you go through. I ain't tripping. Let's go. So my sons, they're like 8, 9, and 10. They're ahead of me in 1, 2, 3, and I'm the 4th person as we walk through this oil shit. They mumbling, singing, touching everybody. It's women, 13 earrings on this ear, 34 on this ear, 9,000 rings on this hand. They just falling out, screaming, and all this shit, right? I'm like, damn. So as soon as we walk through the whole shit, my niggas turn around and look at me like, Daddy, why they passing out? Now, all my life, the answer is that's the Holy Spirit, like you said. Immediately I said, that's some bullshit, my nigga. And I didn't feel no like guilt or no kind of like I disrespected God. And I'm like, they want you to think that's God, but that's some bullshit.
It was sketchy.
Sketchy? It was plain out bullshit. Come on, man. What the fuck is the process of falling out? You know what I'm saying? But all my life, out of respect, that's what I was trying to tell him. I learned to face the facts by my responsibility is to keep it a Google with my man seeds. They gotta know exactly everything I know, the best of it, what my best research has found me, not what I think, what I've been told, what I've been brainwashed to believe.
What you know?
Is there a heaven and a hell? My nigga, I don't know. Bottom line, I don't know. But I grew up believing, yes, like 2 + 2 is 4, heaven and hell is next. But I don't know if that's true. So through having to be able to have the responsibility of giving my sons the best truth I can give them, I had to come to the realization I don't know a lot of shit that I thought I knew.
Oh yeah.
On my mama.
It's not just you, bro. You know.
I'm just glad you understand where I'm coming from. I hope I answered your question.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think when you're a parent, you figure that shit out.
That is the natural process of growth. I have been in the process of where all my children's mother had children in high school. And I came along and had their second child. I have 6 children. That is the sequence with all my children. And I struggled through the years going through situations where I've been deemed less mature. It just dawned on me the other day. They've been parenting since. No wonder. I started quite a bit later than you. You know, to have the sole responsibility to be the provider of a whole person's life since high school kind of matures you.
Absolutely.
And when I go to prison young and then I don't have that responsibility, it kind of throws the pendulum off.
How old were you when you had your first kid?
I believe I was 24.
Yeah, I was 30.
Oh, see, yeah, I bet you were a
Because
very good parent.
Well, I am now.
You weren't at 30?
Not the first year.
Okay, well,
Because I was still gangbanging and
see.
still in the street and
Right, overstand.
being denial,
That was your first child, male or female?
son.
Oh, wow, shame on you.
Shame on you, Flo.
Yeah, shame on you.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
yeah, you should throw your
some
khakis out from diapers. I would have traded my khakis in from Slack day one. Ask my sons.
sometimes you gotta have a rude awakening to find out what's up.
I
Because-
understand that as well.
Yeah, because when you're in that street life, your mind is on. It's not that easy to walk up out of that. You know what I'm saying?
understand.
And especially when you did a lot of years. I did 11 years, so I still was in penitentiary mode,
Overstand.
even on the street.
Oh, is that your last child to this day, or do you?
No, I
have
got
more children?
2 more kids after that. But
All men?
no, I got 2 daughters.
Okay, you got the sweet side. Hey, that's
Oh
your
no,
blessing.
his daughter's not the sweet side. His daughter's the monster.
My daughter's got that bad gene. I can see it already.
no bad.
I'm on her though. I'm on her
Yes,
though.
they but I tell you.
Because it's a gene.
But
People think it's not, but it's true.
But you see what you ended up accomplishing as far as
yeah.
character. In the long run, they're the ones that's gonna take care of you. That boy gonna put you in a motherfucking room or in a fucking place or something and go pay the bill. Them daughters gonna come and rub you.
Hey Dave, where you at, Dave?
Everywhere.
Backstage at
Oh,
Dash
my mama,
Radio
mama.
with the homie SpiderLoc.
And while we in Puto,
You feel me?
my east side
Holla at the world, man. You got
Talk
any
to
questions for
me.
SpiderLoc?
I do. So, you mentioned the streets. So since you've been, SpiderLoc in the streets and all the big homies, all the little homies and all that, BGs, YGs, everybody looking up to you, and now that you done moved into this music ring and you moving with some heavyweights, you known and your name, ring bells. So how does that make you feel, and does that make you like a different kind of person and move differently?
I'm ashamed to say that it doesn't cause me to move differently enough. I probably should be moving a lot more different. I'm such a native of my current environment that it's just hard for me to make certain adjustments that a lot of people would think should be deemed necessary. I am in the process, though, of making a lot of those adjustments.
One day at a time, right?
One day at a time.
One
But
day
it's
à la
just
veste.
hard. When does the gorilla get scared of the jungle? It's just, when does it happen? When do the lions start feeling like I need
Does
to
that
fight?
happen though?
I mean,
That's
does
the
it?
environment.
When
Does
does the hoe
it?
stop being a hoe?
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
a
you.
hoe gonna throw that pussy
Thank
for 2
you.
days.
Thank
You know what I'm saying?
But I
You
want
can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
I want for this moment to make sure I make clear I'm not bragging, I am not boasting, I am thanking the Creator for the universe for allowing me to just being able to exist in the realm that I do, because it doesn't take much effort. I'm not no bully. I don't go around trying to start nothing. A lot of things come my way. You know, I just mastered the essence of facing my fears head on, and you know, however it turns out, it turns out. I'm about standing up for what's right. Like I said, I'm raising man seeds. I support masculinity. I promote masculinity. I don't downgrade anything else because it's not accepted in this society. I let everyone think for themselves, but when it comes to me and mine, we are masculine. So when you see Maac, not only does it stand for be about your money at all costs for all young men across the world, it's be about your masculinity at all costs. At the same time, it's also be about your morals at all costs.
Character.
We want to expand the concept of the M, because I am realizing more and more that we are living in an aquarium existence, and I mean that to say a piranha does not have any idea that there's a such thing as an ocean. When we open up the top of that aquarium, we dump them flakes in there, you better break your neck to get some flakes or you'll be belly up, and that's all money is in in our society. So
Do you breathe when you talk?
sometimes I hold my breath for a very,
She
very,
wants
very,
you
very,
to scuba
very
dive,
long time.
I
I
don't know.
will.
She wants you to scuba dive
I
right
will.
now.
I can hold my breath for a long
Do you
time.
wake up in the morning, you're rapping in the morning
Yes,
too?
man. We gotta do it.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Rap and shower rap. I'm about to rap about you.
Ooh. Hey, SpiderLoc, man,
Yes,
we
sir.
appreciate you coming by the Kaliente
appreciate
show,
you
man.
here,
If
man.
there's any
On my
positive
mama.
vibes you want to give out to the world listening, then what would that be?
Love life. I've learned that the only
Yeah.
thing we can confirm is that we are alive. We don't know what's next. So this is what we have. Treat it the best we can. Love life, man. Be about your money at all costs. Keep it a Google. Don't keep it 100, keep it a million. A Googleplex. A Googleplex is a one followed by the infinite amount of zeros. We don't get mad, we get money. That's all I got to say.
Facts. Where can people follow you that are not already following you?
Facts over feelings. SpiderLoc Most Easty, the number 7 on IG. I have a YouTube channel that's booming, SpiderLoc Most Easty. That's where you can fuck with me right now until we expand it. That's where you can find me right now until we expand it.
Yeah.
Much love, SpiderLoc. Appreciate you coming by the Kaliente show. If you did not know, it is Dash Radio. One more time, y'all make some noise. That was SpiderLoc. Yeah, we'll be right back. Let's get it.